Longevity is about living as long as possible by any means necessary to extend our life. And the health span is the well being portion of it, is how well you can age into your old age, how you feel on a day to day basis, your pain level, your ability to heal, the way you experience the world. It's a little bit more about the sensory experience in your body and outside, the way you wake up in the morning, the energy that you have, and it is a little bit less about the numbers of the age that you'll have. There's nothing wrong with living as long as possible, but sometimes when we're only focused on the age portion, on I want to make it to 90, I want to make it to 105, then we lose focus and we forget that how we live day to day, how we feel when we wake up in the mornings, the energy level, the pains and aches, the mobility in the joints, those things go by the wayside. And so you suddenly start obsessing over how to live long, and you start kind of forgetting that it matters how well you feel on a day-to-day basis. They talk about mind-body medicine, right? There's the whole movement of mind-body medicine. And to me, what I take away from that is basically the time I wake up in the morning to the time I go to bed, how much suffering am I? How much am I suffering, right? For example, you might wake up in the morning, you have all these negative thoughts, or you have all these aches and pains, or medical appointments and blood tests and supplements and medications you have to take just to be able to feel good, or just to be able to make it to the next day. That is not my definition of health and well-being and wellness. To me, that's a little bit of that disease mentality. And quite a lot of my patients over the years, unfortunately, have gotten caught up in that, where they're doing a lot of things out of fear, or just they feel forced to do it just to be able to live longer, just to be able to not have that one potential negative outcome. And instead, the concept of health span is for you to wake up every day on a moment by moment basis, feel productive, capable, strong, mentally present, pain free relatively. I'm feeling plenty of pain in my shoulders right now. That's probably because I just got back from the gym. But you want to feel good. And that's the portion of health span that is a bit of an art. There is no science to it. You can't just say scientifically, this is what you have to do and you're going to do great. No, it is a bit of an art, and it is a bit of a discovery. Something that I do with my patients is we kind of check in with each other regularly, right? How do you feel right now? How's your digestion? How are your hemorrhoids? How's your neck pain? How's your chronic migraines? How's your vision today? How capable do you feel today? How alert do you feel today? How well rested are you today? Some of that can be manipulated over time with certain interventions and even mindset, right? Sometimes we just get caught up in a mindset and we think the pain is a 7 out of 10. And then when you put it into perspective, it's really not that bad. And I actually can forget about it. And there's ways to distract myself, and there's ways to overcome this pain without really needing to take a bunch of medication.